Okay, good morning, everybody. I want to just get with each of you. We've had a lot of questions about our agency's involvement in Giovanni Pelletier, the missing person out of Charlotte County. First thing I want to clarify is we are not the lead agency on this investigation. Charlotte County is the lead agency on this investigation. There are some parts of it that dip into Manatee County, but the only connection to Brevard County is that the three young men that went over to Sarasota County are from Brevard County. There's no indication whatsoever, no evidence, no indication in any capacity that Giovanni Pelletier ever came to Brevard County. In fact, just the opposite. Things at this time demonstrate that he was not here. So our agency has been involved. We were reached out for by the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, asked to go interview the three young men that were over in their county that had picked Giovanni up. We sent, when they first called, it was August 1st, and our deputies went out, talked to one of the individuals, conveyed back to Charlotte County what information they had developed. The following day, information started to spread on social media, misinformation, I should say. A lot of it was spread on social media, and Charlotte County asked us to go out and check on a car that had, according to what was being said on social media, had been part of this. The car was at a salvage yard. Our team went out, and the car was not part of this. It had completely no connection to this. In fact, everything that we could tell from looking at the vehicle, it hadn't moved in a substantial amount of time. The brake pads were all rusted. Everything, the car had not moved. So, but as part of our assistance with them, as part of us offering any resources to them we could, we actually sent agents to go interview the three young men. We've not only interviewed them, we've interviewed other members of the family. We've also recovered the actual vehicle that was that the boys were driving, and that vehicle, the family gave it to us, said, take it, do whatever you need to do with it. We did. We took it, and we had our crime scene team go through it and reported back to Charlotte County that there was no evidence of any type of wrongdoing that was part of it. So, you know, as you guys have probably seen in some of the stuff going on, some of the news reports, some of his items, a backpack, a school bag, and a telephone were found on the interstate over in Manatee County, I believe it was. But there's nothing to indicate he ever came to Brevard County. In fact, just the opposite from the witness statements that we've had and any evidence that Charlotte County's been able to collect. So we continue to offer our assistance to them. We will, as always, be great partners. Some people have asked, why aren't you guys out searching for him? There is no place to search. There's nothing that would say, go look in this specific area. The only reason that some people were looking on the road they were looking on and had organized a search party is because of the misinformation about the car at the salvage yard being on that. That was all erroneous. None of it was factual. And so there's no place that would clue us in and say, put a search party here. Clearly, knowing us as everybody does, if we had even the slightest of information that said he was at this location or that, we would be out there organizing everything and putting together. So our resources continue to be available to them. Our resources continue to help in any way we can, but the investigation is Charlotte County's, and we stand by to assist them. So I'll answer any questions you guys might have.
I don't know if you can answer this, Sheriff, but I'll ask it anyway. It's been a week since this young man disappeared. Have there been any sightings? Has there been, you know, any substantial leads that you're aware of?
To my knowledge, there's not been any sightings, certainly none that I've been made aware of. I can tell you that a lot of information has come in. In fact, that's one of the things that we would ask. There was something went out that said, if you have information, call your local law enforcement agency. I think the better path to protecting the integrity of the information is to contact the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office and speak directly with the agents or investigators that are working this case. Because, you know, if you're calling an agency in Brunswick, Georgia, for example, and giving them information, something's going to get lost in the translation. So the best point of contact is the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
Did you also learn about the last text his family says that he sent? It said something along the lines of, help me, Mom.
I've been made aware of that, but I haven't seen it. I don't know the relevance of it and you know, the context of it, I should say.
If you spoke to the 3 other people in the vehicle as well, does their story match what Charlotte County says they said?
So from what I can tell you, well, we did the interview of them. So what I can tell you is that everyone we have interviewed, their story is consistent throughout. Not just the 3 boys, but also family members, timeline, everything else seems to be consistent with their story.
Even if there is no foul play, how can someone disappear? Is there any explanation for that in this day?
So, I mean, obviously, you know, there's certainly great concern for this young man's safety, especially as time goes on. So someone disappearing just off the face of the earth is very difficult to do. You know, what was going on in the car, what we've been told is he was acting kind of out of control and things, but to just, you know, not know where he's at this point, hopefully some type of evidence is going to lead us to that point. All right.
Any cell phone records to track his movements? If there was a call or a text, are you able to pinpoint?
So Charlotte County has that part of the investigation. Obviously, you know, if we're conducting an investigation, we'll just say in a general format, we would be looking at cell phone records. We would be looking at any type of video cameras at businesses, anything of that nature in the area. I don't want to try and get too much in the weeds on their case to protect the integrity of it. I wanted to kind of touch on what we've done. But certainly, if it was a case that we were working in a different, that would be the things we'd be looking at.
Assuming you're looking at them, there's no ties to the county with that.
So everything that they have conveyed to us on their investigative leads, everything that our own interviews and investigative leads have shown, there's no ties that brought him to Brevard County.
Should the other 3 people have not let him get out of that car?
I wasn't there, so I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they felt their safety was at risk. I don't know. I wasn't there for that part of it. I can only tell you what we were told. All right? Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.